Hello there, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Cozy Gaming. Unfortunately, I do not have Carl with me today, so it's just going to be me. We're going to be playing What Remains of Edith Finch, which is the PlayStation Plus game of the month, besides Overcooked. And I've never played this game before, but I've seen a couple of playthroughs. So we're gonna see how this goes. Haven't seen it played through all the way to the end, so I don't know what to do entirely. So I'm not sure what button to press. Okay.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Okay.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms. Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Now, from what I understand, this game is a lot of storytelling, and so I will just be pressing a lot of buttons and figuring out what's happening.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Am I supposed to go through this? I guess so.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back. No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Oh, hello.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it. As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Well, yeah, half of the
Now,
rooms were
as a
empty for
17-year-old,
dead people.
I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Wait, can I look around the house more?
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Well, that was helpful.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
For 7 years of nobody being here, I mean, the house has held up pretty well. I'd expect, like, the staircase to start falling apart or something. I don't know, maybe it should take longer than that, but that's my take on it. Do you have pets?
I heard something moving around in the garage.
Okay. It was just here. Oh. I see.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Wait, so she heard something and then we're going towards the sound?
The power had been turned off the night we left. For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
I mean,
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one. Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot. Or how after Louis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly. The table was still a wreck from the night we left. My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
sorry about the intense jingling in the background. That's just my cat.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
It sank? Okay.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Well, that's neat. A little creepy, but that's pretty neat.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Break the window. I want to see. I want to see. Let me in. Maybe later. This is the kitchen.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Wait. Is she pregnant? Alright. We'll come back to that, I guess. I mean, this is pretty cool, the way that they stack these books up here. Guess. Oh, okay, we're looking
Edie
in.
told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Are we talking like full bodies here, or like cremation? What?
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive. After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Good for Edie.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
But how old was she when her brother disappeared?
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him. Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
I mean, did she never think to... I mean, the lock was right there. And she said she spent a lot of time in here and she never thought to unlock that? I'm gonna go check out these other rooms first.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Oh, yikes. I mean...
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of. The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
But not the curse.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Seemed like she had a lot of time to do that.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
She died when she was 16?
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Well, this is fun.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
The girl's room, I guess.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
I never understood the punishment of not letting your child eat before bed. I mean, that's rude. She's a growing girl.
My Halloween candy was all gone. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Oh my gosh. See, this is what happens when you send your child without food. I mean, they just start eating random things.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
I didn't get to eat. She has her own bathroom.
I kept eating and eating.
Oh no. No. Oh no.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
Wait, I didn't get to see the other window. Oh well. How to jump. Alright, crouching again. Oh, nope. Oh, am I just supposed to go here? What? I don't know how to be a cat. There we go.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Oh. Where did it go?
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me. I wish I had a better idea of where I'm supposed to go. I mean, like, I know I'm supposed to follow the bird, but... I was just here. Oh, okay. I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired.
What?
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass. Rabbits. imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Is this kid okay? I mean, obviously not, but...
A mama rabbit.
This is harder than it looks.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark. I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Oh, hello.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Wait, where'd it go?
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Where am I? Okay.
I grabbed on tight, but I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What? Oh.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere. I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Oh boy, I can't see a thing. Hang on, I'm gonna change the brightness.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Drunken sailor, what shall we do with a drunken sailor? His belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, in the morning. What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? Put him in bed with the captain's daughter, put him in bed with the captain's daughter, put him in bed with the captain's daughter. What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor?
What exactly are the dimensions of this monster? I would like to leave, please. Okay, well, this might be a good place to end this video while I figure out how to get to the next point. So, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.